Hi there, Mysterious Jack here from the Mysterious Show here. And what I'm going to talk about today, Street Fighter 6. Now, I'm really excited about Street Fighter 6. I've gotten to play the demo of it, and I love what they done with the game and where they're going with it. I love how they make it look like Street Fighter and not making it too cartoony, and they made it look more realistic. And from off jump, they're starting off with 18 characters on the roster. I'll get more into that later. And I also love the fact that you can make your own character for the first time, and that you're going around the world and building up your character and making him a part of the Street Fighter universe, and how you can have the cast of characters that are in the game as your mentors. Kind of like how Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 does. However, here is where I think it suffers. Through all Street Fighter's good points, hear me out when I say this. Through all Street Fighter 6's good points, I feel that it suffers from the RPG element. And what I mean by that is, when there are RPG playing games, and there are games where you make your own character, and this isn't just in Street Fighter, this is in in a number of RPG playing games. What I feel that it suffers from is there is not enough dialogue in the game. There is battle time and death sounds and damage battle sounds, but there is text dialogue. And and I feel strongly that a lot of RPG playing games suffer from that. And I also feel that, there's going to be a lot of evidence where people mention this, and people are going to nitpick about the game. That aside, I'm still looking forward to this game. I pre-ordered it, and I love what I experienced. And there are some things where I'm like, what? Like, that shouldn't have been there. But the majority of the time, there's a lot more good than there is bad in the game. How about the fact that they are going back to their roots, and they're adding things like the fact that they take damage now and it shows, and they're bringing team battle elements back into the game, and then they have specialty extreme matches, and then they don't just have the announcers saying round one fight and KO and perfect and all that. They actually have commentators. They have a battle hub, and you can play with your character outside of the mode. And they are very diverse with it. And they still have the character story modes and the story mode itself. And the story mode itself this time around is going to be the world tour. And I love the fact that you get to level up your character as you go along and play the game. And then you get to be fully diverse. They pretty much went all out with the Creation Suite further and beyond. And they didn't have to, but it's the details and the lengths they were willing to go to make this game bigger and better than ever, and better than the last. And I really love that they really tried to go all out with it. And I'm looking forward to playing this game. Like, from what I played, excuse me, I had a yawn there. From what I played, I'm loving it. And they got some new characters, more so than who I thought was going to return, due to it being some debuts from Street Fighter V that, you know, made their debuts, and I thought there was going to be a lot of those returning characters. Because some of the new talent I liked, and the majority of the characters that made their Street Fighter V debuts, most of them weren't even like character debuts. I mean, like there were a few, but if you look at the roster with great deep dive in detail, you will notice and see that the majority of Street Fighter V's roster was not debuting characters. Like, the majority of the cast that was in Street Fighter V was returning characters with new characters. Characters that were returning characters, besides the main characters, were Ryu, Charlie, Balrog, Vega, Cammy, Rainbow Mika, E Honda, Cody, and Chun-Li, Bison, Seth, and Ken, Alex, Ibuki, and others. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but a lot of people said that the cast was new when it wasn't. Unfortunately, my time is about to run out, so stay tuned for part 2. See ya. Love ya. Bye. Mysterious Jackson out.